Welcome back. Let's go for another ride. We are on Indian School Road and 27th Avenue in the parking lot of the store here on the corner. We're just looking for anything interesting going out here on the streets. So we're just seeing people standing around. This used to be a bus stop right here. Well, this is a bus stop, but it used to have like a covering and a seat. But the problem was that people were living in it full time. So that's why there's probably no seat or covering because it had become more of a nuisance and a safety thing too, especially with people walking up and down the street. So there's a bus in front of us, and then we're just going to look over here. The bus is kind of blocking our view. We're just looking at all the activity going on in the street. This lady right here is like fumbling for money or something to get on the bus, and it's just like in our way, kind of. So I think we're just going to go around it. And I think there's like part of the driveway where we can just get around it. I hope that you guys are doing really, really good and enjoying your week. So, over at this Mexican restaurant, there's always like a lot going on over in this parking lot. So, I'm just looking around. We saw different people there and just we're just trying to look to see if we see anybody that we recognize at all. And so far, we don't recognize anyone out here. So I think what we'll do is we'll take a look right here at the Super 8 Motel. We see some people that are up in that second floor in that room. They are living there, I think. There's a guy who just came out with a partial bicycle with a suitcase. And there's three ladies right here in front of the door, three girls. And it looks like they may live there. This girl has a little dog. So they're looks like they're living in that room or something's going on in that room. That room is a really, really active room. There's definitely a lot going on in that room. But I think that we're just going to move on 27th Avenue. And maybe another time we'll just stay and look at the Super 8 more or the other one across the street, Travel Lodge. Look at this guy running by the bus stop. This bus stop has a lot of different things going on too. And this is over by Glen Rosa and 27th Avenue. And there's always a lot going on at that bus stop too. That's another interesting spot. So we're just driving around. And I just want to say welcome to the channel, new members, Chuck and Jose. Thank you for joining the membership, Chuck and Jose. I appreciate you guys. And I hope you enjoy being a member. All right, so we're just looking and seeing if there's anything interesting going on this street. We don't see anything odd or out of ordinary, just people walking, going about normal life like usual. We're going to turn right here at this corner. And or you know where we're going, right? You know exactly where we're going. You know it. I don't even have to tell you. Now I'm going to turn left, right? You know I'm going to turn left right here like I normally do. Okay, so we see somebody there on the left with a green skirt. It's like a multicolored skirt. It's really long. So that's unusual. All right, so just taking a good look at this person. And then I noticed some people ahead too. So we're going to try to take a good look at them if we can. There's two people right there standing around hanging out. So I'm going to try to take a good look at them and just in case somebody's missing or anything like that. And let's keep looking. There's another person right here. I don't recognize her either. And then there's another person right there standing under the security camera. There's a security camera right above her at that apartment complex. So she's standing right there in the driveway of the apartment complex. And I see somebody over here walking through the little tree area. Okay, so there's somebody over there walking. and they're walking. We're trying to get their face to see if we recognize them, but it's really hard sometimes because sometimes they don't turn to look at the cars coming towards their way, and sometimes they do. And she has an umbrella on, I guess, because it's so hot, it's just to keep the heat off of her. But it's really hot out here now in Phoenix. It's really, really hot. It's only May, but it's like boiling outside. Okay, so we're going to go back in the apartment parking lot and we're just going to look around from a different angle because there's another angle I like to get where I can see the whole street. So I'm going to look, we're going to go over there and I'm going to look and check things out. This always reminds me of that one video with the two guys. That was so funny. And then I saw them when I came out in this area right here. There's that girl. She's looking like she has so much attitude, right? But you are standing under a security camera being recorded, and you're worried about being recorded by me. Obviously, like you're under a security camera being recorded, and anyone can see it at any moment. Like, there's that girl right there. Yeah, I don't get people like they have such a problem with being recorded, but you're under a security camera, right? If you're so smart and don't want to be recorded, then it would probably be a good idea to stand somewhere else and not under a security camera, right? Look right there, you guys, against this wall. Okay, that girl right there, I recognize her before. I've seen her out here. And last time I saw her, she had black lipstick on, and the black lipstick was just on her top lip. She was in one of my videos. If you remember a girl that was walking around in this area and she had black lipstick on just in her top lip. But she looks to be homeless, which is unfortunate. And some of the people out here are homeless that are in this Hazelwood and Pearson areas, streets. So that's unfortunate, and it's really, a hard situation for them. You know, I wish there was something that could be done to help, but somebody made a good point. A lot of time people don't want help, and that's true. You could want to help people or feel like you want to help people, but a lot of people want to stay in their situation, unfortunately, for whatever reasons. And there's the girl with the attitude straight ahead, still on the side of the apartment, still fussing and still like having a big attitude, you know, not a very approachable person. And then there's that girl who was over there, went to join her, probably complaining together, just standing around complaining, being unpleasant. Now we're taking a good look at them in case they're missing or anything like that. Yeah, because they could be missing. You never know. I saw something online one time, you guys, where there was actually like, it was something about this area and this, that there was like, they were looking for somebody. So that I know that there's a lot of times people are looking for somebody who's like missing, or family members are looking for people sometimes. So it's just a good idea, just in case, just to check things out and see, if they happen to be one of the missing people. You never know. So now we're going to turn back onto 27th Avenue and to look to see if there's anything going on. Look at this bus stop. It's definitely not user friendly. I noticed that some of the bus stops around the city of Phoenix aren't very user friendly. So we're just going and seeing what is going on down 27th Avenue. All right. So we see that girl ahead with the umbrella that we saw earlier. She's walking and she's made it down this far. So where do you think she's going? She could be going to Pearson Street, or she could be going to McDonald's, or she could be going to Grand Canyon University. Maybe she's a student at Grand Canyon University. You never know. The chances are not likely, though. What do you guys? Or turning down on Pearson Street and there's no one in sight. It's totally empty on this street. Nobody here anywhere at all. What's going on? Nobody's on Pearson at all. So, but you never know when you come down these streets if you're going to see people. All right, so I think we'll just head over near the gas station, near the QT, and see if there's anybody walking around or anything like that. And thank you guys, though, for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and become a member. Bye, you guys.